Montana Mike here. What we got today is we're gonna do a test on some sapphire mines from Montana. Now they have very high quality sapphires there, but typically they're too small to compare to like Sri Lanka. So we're gonna do a test, and what I have today is called a cowboy boot, and this is $110. This is concentrated in their jig at the sapphire mine, and this comes from the Rock Creek area, and this deposit has smaller sapphires than the deposits in Helena. So we're trying to figure out where we should spend our time this summer by doing a test. Should we stay in Phillipsburg and Rock Creek, or should we go over to Helena and mine the bigger stuff? So I got samples from all the mines here, and we're gonna test Phillipsburg, Gem Mountain first. And here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna separate these the gravel by size, and this is how you would gold mine as well. So we got like 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch, and we're going to separate it out because what I hear is in the sluice up there at Gem Mountain, there are tiny sapphires that go through all of their screens, and you could mine the waste rock there. So let's just see if there is actually very small tailings of sapphires in this. So we're just going to basically dump it in here, and we're going to separate out the size, and they probably run it through a trommel to separate the size for you to get the bigger rocks out. But let's see what's here, and let's see what sizes come out here, and hopefully we'll have some sapphires in the bigger screens. All right, so I have a pan under here to catch the rest of it, and then we're going to pan this out in the water. Okay, so basically their trommel is getting rid of everything that's this size and bigger. Okay, so the trommel is getting rid of that rock because their sapphires are small, and then they're giving you this size, and that size. Okay, and you cannot facet that, obviously, or what falls through there. You cannot facet that, but you could facet what's in this particular one. So then we're going to take this out to the tub and we'll wash it in 1 second. All right, it's a little windy out here, but hopefully you can hear me. All right, so woo, yeah, you're going to get wet. And we're not going to do all this motion and that motion and all this stuff. Because basically, once it's wet, you can see it, right? You can see that. So when I mine, I'm just tapping it, and there's our first one right there. All right, so here's our first one. And we'll check these out real close up in a minute. And 90% of these sapphires get heat treated, so this could turn a really nice blue. Okay, we'll just put them in here, and we'll check them out, and we'll weigh them and see if $110 was a good investment or not. I'm not seeing much. So at this point, I've been taken on a magic carpet ride by Gem Mountain, but we knew they had small sapphires. So I just wanted to show you guys so you don't make mistakes I make. And I can always facet my way out of the situation. I could always facet that. All right, so there's nothing in here that I see. So let's go to the next one. So this is the next size down. This is what you'd expect to actually, this is the size you would expect to find at Rock Creek and Phillipsburg, okay? Gem Mountain. All right, if you want bigger stuff, you have to go to Helena. Just so you know, it's not the same, it's a different deposit. All right, so we'll get all this centered, and it's just basically a rocking motion like this, like that. You turn it, try to flatten it out. And I'm getting really wet here, like that. And try to get it even first. And these sapphires are going to sink to the bottom. See that? The water coming up and the bubbles. They're big. All right. Now, get a little more flattened out. All right. Now we're going to flip it. And look at that. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's a whole bunch in here. Let's get you close up on this deal. There's a ton of them in here. Is that a pink one? Wow. That's a really pretty situation right there. That's crazy. All right, well, I guess we're gonna be faceting some small sapphires. There's a bunch in here. And they're all the way out. I didn't do it perfect, obviously. All the way out here. This little green one out here. A blue one over here. Blue one. So you guys can pick them out with me, and I'll just keep moving the camera around where they're at. So let's start here. You see it right? Perfectly round. This is what you want. And this will be heat treated to turn a beautiful green, probably. Look at that. More like a white sapphire. All right, so there's literally, I don't know, there might just like be 100 right here. There's so many. You're like, he's not getting the one I'm looking at. Yeah, there's so many. I mean, look at that one right there. There's so many in here. And they're good shape too. Great clarity. These will all get heat treated. Oh, I lost it. I lost it. We'll find it again. There it is. Okay. I think that's it. There's so many in here. I don't even know. But those will get heat treated and this will turn like a beautiful green. Ah, lost it again. This one's pretty big. Look at that beast. There really might just be like 100 right here. You can see them. They're everywhere in there. This is crazy. Look at this thing. It's basically just pure sapphire right there in that patch, okay? Keep seeing a pink one on this camera. I don't know where it's at. It's right there. There it is. Ah! pink one got away. It's down there. We're gonna do it again. Don't worry. Literally, this is all sapphires. All of this is sapphires. It's crazy. Oh, a big one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that. Got Ceylon blue. You know about that? It's huge. Wow. Okay guys, I'm guessing it's about 100. It's a pink one there. I just lost the last pink one at the end. It fell through the table cracks, but apparently these ones glow in the black light, so we'll have to have a little mission tonight. So I did lose 3 in the table. Not bad, about 100. Phillipsburg, Montana, Gem Mountain. Okay, so this is the next size screen down. Obviously you can't facet these, but let's just see if there's sapphires in here too. How small are they there? Yeah, so there are some even smaller that came through. But obviously you don't need to sit for the size, so just let these ones go. Put them back, let them grow up to be big sapphires. So really only one that size, so don't even bother, okay? So this one says GP2 112, so it might be a 1/12 of an inch. Yeah, don't even worry about this stuff. So really I'll keep this, just let it go through. And let's check the gold pan. Okay, so here's the gold pan. We'll go ahead and pan this out and just show you the results, because these sapphires are much heavier than this dirt they're in. So let's check it out and I'll show you the results. Much heavier than this side. So let's go like that. So you can see there's one little red one in there. It might even be a garnet. I don't know. That's it. So there really isn't any super small stuff at Gem Mountain. All right. So you don't need to classify down that far. Don't worry about the small stuff because there really isn't any. So this is the only screen you want to stop at right here. It's a GP218. So that's what you're going to use. Anything that falls through there, don't worry about it. When we found like one in here, was nothing, and one in here, and they were nothing. So let it go. That's it. All right, these are the top 3 sapphires from our Gem Mountain Rock Creek sample. 1.65. 2.05 and 2.2 carats. So those are very small. This location at Rock Creek has small sapphires. You can get them bigger sometimes, but this is common. And if we put it under the torch, you could see you could facet these. The shape is good. But they all need to be heat treated. There's not much color. They're blue and green. But that's what you can expect to find with bigger sapphires being around 2 carats at Rock Creek. So that's 146 sapphires divided by 87.75 carats. And that gives you the average weight per sapphire. Okay, another test we're gonna do is a blacklight, because there's debate in our North Carolina videos whether it's just rubies glow in the blacklight or sapphires. I have not seen sapphires glowing in my black light in North Carolina, but I saw someone in a video in Montana where they all glowed. Okay, so we're just gonna do the test. I can't explain why, but let's just find out. I'm gonna turn off the light. You see that pink one lighting up. There's another pink one. Okay, so yeah, the pink, these ones are really lighting up, these three. Okay, so that one. I didn't even realize I had this many pink ones. Of course, I lost my biggest one, which we'll be able to find tonight with the light. So we're gonna be going on a black light hunt here. But yeah, no, it's not just the pink ones. I don't know if you can see it. You really can't see it with the light how this is working out. They are glowing, and they're not all red ones, okay? So the ones that are glowing the most, I'm gonna put them in the middle here, and then we'll turn on the light and see what color they are in normal lighting. But they're all showing pinkish. Okay. Okay, so maybe like with my eyes, I'm seeing kind of like all of it being pink. The camera can't pick it up, so I'm trying to tell you. Okay, you see how it's kind of pink in there? The ones in the middle. Now let's turn on the light and see what color they are for real. Wow. Okay, so yeah, these have a little bit of pink to them. They look kind of clear, honestly. But yeah, if they have whatever chemical that is in there that makes them look red, but see, they don't look pink or purple now. But in the black light, some of them do light up. And with the lights off, you can really see it. So yeah, you could go in Montana and go to some bedrock and just go along with this light and they would light up for you. All right, so some sapphires do light up with the black light. And these are not rubies at all. These are just sapphires. The ones that are more red or pink in them are lighting up. And even though they may look green with the naked eye or blue, they still have it in there. Wow. But not all of them are showing up. So you cannot say that all sapphires are lighting up, but a lot of them did. So now we're back in normal sunlight, and you can see one is pink, the other ones are blues and greens, but they're looking pink in the black light. Okay? So yeah, some Montana ones are lighting up, but not all. It was basically those out of that whole bunch. So 10%, even if they're not pink, they're lighting up. So you still could go out at night and find them. And I plan on showing you guys that. Now you can go to our other channel, Gemstone Faceting at YouTube, and see me facet one. So I'll facet the biggest one here. I don't know if it'll be this one or that one. And we'll weigh them up and stuff and do some more things with them. But we'll facet one of these on the channel. So if you want to see how to facet these sapphires, you can go over there to Gemstone Faceting and see me do that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.